Awesome day to you, awesome people, and welcome to another week of What's Your Story, where we share, empower, heal, and inspire. My name is Shanrika. I am your global empowerment connector. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We thank you for taking the time out to join us. Whether you're catching this on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to hit the like, share, comment, all of that great stuff. If you let us know where you're tuning in from, because we talk to people from all over the world. We have viewers from all over the world, so you never know who you may be able to connect with, right? But What's Your Story is brought to you every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Facebook or YouTube. Say Something TV pages. Also, today is June the 1st. We are halfway through 2022. I hope you have been using this time to your advantage and not been letting the time use you. Among other things, this is National Say Something Nice Day. So be sure to say something nice to somebody today. You never know whose life, you know, you could save. Actually, sometimes it's just a matter of saying something nice. But that was actually originated in North Charleston, South Carolina. I am from South Carolina, not from Charleston, but that's where it originated back in 2006. They declared June 1st as a National Say Something Nice Day. So, hey, I like that day. I don't know about you, but I'm into, nice things over here. But again, thank you all for joining us. What's Your Story is brought to you by Kids Love Money. They just don't understand it. It is an interactive workbook series that teaches children financial literacy one concept at a time. So be sure to check that out, or check out the resources there at www.kidslovemoney.shop. Also, sponsor for What's Your Story is Say Something, which is the e-commerce store where you can get the brand apparel Gugoji, which is an acronym for Get Up, Get Out, and Get It. It is motivational wear to, help remind you, motivate you to get up, get out, and get it, whatever it is that you have set in your mind to accomplish, because we don't always feel that way, right? So check out Say Something store at www.saysomething.company.site. And also a sponsor is Sip Something, which is where you can get motivational mugs and more. So check that out at www.sipsomething.company.site. And thank you again for joining us. Be sure to hit the like, share, comment, show some love to the Say Something TV pages. Show some love to my guest. Her information is scrolling on the bottom of the screen here, so you can be sure to follow her on Facebook and Instagram to stay tuned to what she has going on, because she has a lot of great things going on. She is a very versatile lady, full of a lot of great things, and we're going to bring her on so you can learn more about her in just a moment. But hold tight, and we'll be right back with you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Also, people, and again, if you're just joining us, thank you for taking the time out to, spend some time with us to get your midweek awesomeness. We come to you every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Facebook and also YouTube Say Something TV pages. Again, I have another awesome guest coming to share her awesomeness with us. And also, I bring all these resources so that you may see, what they have to offer, hear their story. Hopefully it inspires you to do, what they do, or not necessarily what they do, but to do what you do. And also, maybe a resource for something that a service or a product that you may need in your life, something that you've been looking for and didn't know where to find it. So, this is the whole reason behind bringing, these great resources to you to share with you, people from all over that can help make your life easier, and help, inspire you as well. But, without further ado, I'm going to bring on my beautiful guest. Awesome day to you, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm over here cheesing, listening to you, and let's start it off right. Let me tell you, you are doing great. I love it.
Oh,
You are
oh,
an
thank
amazing
you.
part of this network, and you are what is helping people get things done. So thank you for having me so much.
My pleasure, and thank you so much. And I failed to mention that you are my sister. We are in the homegirl huddle. I don't, I know people. You've heard me mention it from time to time, or maybe seen something. I've posted about it, but she is my sister in the homegirl huddle, so she is official. But but
Yes, yes.
yes, but thank you. I'm so honored to have you here. And I'm grateful that you're willing to share your awesomeness with everybody. Because I think people need to see what other people are doing. Especially when they're doing awesome things. Like I feel like everybody I bring on here does awesome things. So I
Yes,
feel like other people should see that.
yes,
Be inspired. Maybe utilize, support them, or what, however it may
yes,
turn out to be. But I do feel like you know this is a great way to share people with people, and I'm
yes.
honored when whenever someone says, yeah, I'll be happy to,
I've
or
been
whatever.
waiting, girl. No, but
Well, thank
definitely,
you.
I do appreciate it again because I know again, yes, we're part of the same network and our mission is so similar. We're here for the people because we are the people.
Absolutely.
And again, so hi, I'm Versee and I'm here to introduce Versatile Visions 23, which has been my baby for like about 5 years now. It started off with an idea, just doing some random volunteer work, creating random logos for it, and as of last year, I think actually about 2 years ago when the pandemic hit, I said it's time for me to jump.
Yes.
Um, and that's again, that's the whole concept behind it. Is jumping doesn't mean necessarily always leaving everything behind. It sometimes just means sitting back, rearranging the pieces, and making sure you're the piece that's in front.
Yeah.
And because we're all pieces of the puzzle, and I mean that by PEACES. We can be each other's piece if we take a moment to just sit back and realize we're probably holding on to a resource that someone else could take full advantage of. And that's what we do. Me as a resource, things as a resource. So there's a few umbrellas to Versatile Visions. But again, it's been my baby, and I'm so proud of it. It's finally becoming the house that it should be. So that's another layer to it, which I'll introduce soon. But as of right now, we fully started as of last year, like I said, really making that big jump, collecting resources for people. And again, let me just explain quickly what we are. There's three layers. I am a resource, which is Versatile Visions. I offer my background in both administrative, business, property management, organization, you name it. Then there is the personal side, which is the artistic side, being able to express yourself versus ease. Hi.
Mhm.
And then there is the House of Ease, which we'll be able to introduce as time comes on, thanks to our sister Tuyeni, who has joined the team and is helping this vision become so beautiful. I'm actually in the House of Ease right now. It's still in reconstruction mode, but that's okay. That's kind of what this is. Every beginning can be considered an ending, but every ending really is just another beginning. And
Yes.
so many times was I faced with moments where I'm like, what do I do next? What do I do next? And no, it doesn't. We shouldn't have to be that when we can be thy neighbor to each other.
Oh yeah.
And thy neighbor doesn't have to be fulana next door. It could be someone in another state like you and I. Because sis, you have been a big resource to me through this whole process as well. And yes, let me give a quick shout out. Make sure you guys check out Sisters products, all of them, because they're amazing. My kids love the money. They they buy everything in the house when they get a chance because they like the idea of they watch mommy do it. So when they see, oh, I have my own money, it gets them excited. So thank you for that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. We are all pieces of the puzzle to each other, and I'm so excited to be here and kind of share a little bit about it. Um, yeah, so that's how it started. The pandemic really pushed me to a place where I became aware of we're all each other's resources. We just got to plug each other in. And that's what we're doing. Every day, right now, actually, before I got here, I was running around getting all these donations together because there was so much that came in. I kind of got myself like, oh, okay, now I got to organize for that. But it's just to see it again unraveling. It's so, oh, I'm in gratitude right now. And then coming
Yeah,
on here, it's exciting.
absolutely. And I know that you're in Illinois, right? So do
Chicago,
you
Illinois, yes.
so do you just service people locally or you service people wherever?
Wherever, reach out. We last year sent clothes out to Honduras when the disaster happened out there. Again, it's about just opening mouth. There's this family from the Ukraine that just came to the city, and they're gonna stay at I don't even know who they are, but we found each other, so I'm getting a little goodies bag together for them. It's a single mother with her child, and it's just this is what it's about. I
Yeah.
could sit on these things. People sit on these things. That's another thing we do offer to locally, to Chicago. If you guys, who wants to do spring cleaning, summer cleaning, we sometimes hoard things. We come out and pick up those things for you guys. We'll pick it up. There's no cost to picking these things up. Now, if you guys want us to clean it out, that's a whole different service. As far as picking
Right.
up donations, we are more than happy to pick up at your location, anywhere from north, south, east, west of Chicago, even as far as Calumet City. So,
All right. And
hmm
and that's what it's about. I know last year you had a thing for Thanksgiving where you fed,
yeah,
fed families in the area. So it
that was
is about
fun.
just blessing somebody else, being a blessing so that we, can be a blessing. And I posted, well, it was something I had posted previously and was talking about how, different people come into our lives and, teach us and different things like that. And, and it just, uh, I don't know why, but it just stuck in my head. Like, you know what? Really, we're just all lessons to each
Yeah,
other. We're just lessons, and if we could, accept that we are a lesson to one another and let go when it's time to let go, life would be easier for us. And I know
yeah,
things are easier said than done, but it's definitely something to keep in mind to keep, I guess to keep it in perspective
yeah,
or help to keep it in perspective, because if I can look at it in that way, um then the person did what they were supposed to do. I learned a lesson, whether I wanted to learn that particular
yes.
lesson or not. But we
And in
are
all
we are
honesty,
all
in
pieces.
doing this work, it started off with, honestly, this started off as a child. I grew up in Humboldt Park. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm from Humboldt Park. And I remember walking to school actually with my mom. And I saw a little girl. It was chilly out. She had only a shirt on and barefoot. Now she looked like she was my age, about 5. And I remember thinking, like, why is she not going to school, mom? You know, why is she locked outside her house? Why is she crying, mom? And at that young age, it hit me like, man, not everybody has what I have. Not everybody has love, care, and it comes in different levels. Um, this work, again, this dream, this work that I've been kind of coming into fruition, it has made me blossom. Because it's made me hold myself accountable to things where I'm like, hmm, oh, I see. Listening to people, because again, we do that too. Even with my clients on the business level, there's in order to succeed in business, you have to be okay here. My
Yeah.
client calls me all the sometimes just to rant, to be like, "Can you believe?" Da, 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 da." When he's done, I'll be like, "All right, now you ready for this? What did we learn though?" And we have that talk, and we end the conversation where he's like, "Man, let's make this money." I'm like, "Well, let's get this money. That's what it's about." Sometimes that's all you need, just someone to hear you out for that moment, let you pour out, and then be like, "Oh, I heard myself. I heard myself. All right, cool. But you have resources. Let's still continue this. Let's do this together." Because what
Yeah.
I just learned, I can teach you at the same time. Like, and it's the full circle so beautiful. Because I'm definitely not perfect. Look, I House of East has helped me.
Hmm.
Versatile Visions has helped me. There's been times where I was that person, and it's just like it feels so great that even at the times of need, I've been able to pour into myself while pouring into others still, nonetheless, because it's such a genuine. You know what I mean? It's all genuine. Everything, every
Right.
relationship that I've built through this, everything that has been poured out, even the bad times, they were genuine, like you said, lessons. And man, here we are. Here we are. It's we got two choices. We can stop where we're at and just say, okay, that was cool, or we can keep going,
Yeah.
keep taking those notes, and every once in a while read back so we can just keep moving forward. Moving forward is it's not easy, like you said. It requires
Hmm.
a lot of sacrificing. But I just made a post about this recently, which was sometimes you have to pick your purpose over your moment.
Yeah.
And in doing that, you are rewarded 10 times. Everything
Yeah.
you poured out comes rushing right back into you. And that's our mission. Like again, so versatile, being different. Vision is vision. It's also this here.
Hmm.
23, not only does 2 plus 3 equal 5 for my name, but it's also the enigma theory of 23, which is, again, every ending is a beginning and every beginning can be an ending. It's how we decide to turn that around. So,
Yeah.
versatile visions 23. And it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that I didn't realize was a lifestyle until I started making it come to life. And I'm like, oh no, this is a lifestyle.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is a lifestyle. You have to be able to pour out to get back in for sure. For
Oh
sure.
yeah. Yes. Well, I love it. I love what you're doing. And I know the House of Ease is coming, but just to kind of let the people know what House of Ease is.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So first of all again we are in Chicago and House of you can go to Airbnb right now, look up 4320 West Dickens. It's under Versatile Visions, but we're going through a revamp stage. So right now it's a shared space. That's what it's known for. It's an Airbnb housing, but we want to go more than that. We want more than that. We want it to align to what Versatile Visions is.
Hmm.
So each room is now going to be a dedicated theme. And there's the peace room, there's the self love room,
Wow.
there's the ancestors room to honor those our roots. Because I'm real big about that too. We
Yeah.
are that's so major to our healing, knowing where we come from, because our
Hmm.
DNA is not the same. I
Right.
need to know what fruits fit my body, what nourishments I need, and if I don't know my ancestry, how do I know that? So we're focused on that as well. Um, then there's the kitchen, which is supposed to feel like mama's house because that's just the energy we want to bring. So, again, it's an experience we want, not just somewhere you come and spend the night. It's an experience. With that
Yeah.
being said, we want to host some events out of here. So, not only just like free events, like I don't know if you guys know, like, the flea market out here in Chicago, you guys can come out. Well, we want to have that experience too, because again, the idea is not everybody could afford certain things. So we want to make things available at a price that is affordable. Everything under 11.11. Everything under
Right.
$11 for sure. Like we're gonna use angel numbers as our price market. That's what we're doing because we wanna be a blessing to the blessing. And then there's going to be free days too where people can come and there's going to be stuff that's for free. Great
Right.
quality.
They
And
can just, yeah,
take it.
coat drive,
um,
pick up coats if you need them, things like that.
yes. We want
Yeah.
to host again, especially for the youth. We want them, have like art days where we teach them how you can recycle old things in the house and make new art out of it, from clothes to garbage, like what other people call garbage. It's not
Right.
garbage. We are, for the adults, we get it. We need to get away. But we want to set this up for a space not only for women, not only for couples, but just for entrepreneurs who just need that space. So we are going to have a little back office area as well, where people can just, they just have a space to sit. They just like a library, like I said. So we're excited for that. It's look, like I said, it's something that I've dreamt about for so long that I finally said, you know what, this is just the first step. Let's get it going. And if I can do it on a micro level, imagine on a macro level. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you
Girl,
know,
then you think about throwing some people able to get massages when they come in there or
yeah.
get their nails
Oh
done and
no, definitely. So again, I've been networking like crazy for 3 years. It's also a network that I want. I want to put people in rooms because
yeah.
that's how I've been blessed. So yes, I know a whole bunch of amazing chefs in the city that I've had the pleasure of working next to that I definitely want to make, in
Right, part of it.
future. There's some massage therapists that I've had the pleasure of knowing before they reached their goal, but now they're there and it's like, hey sis, let's talk.
Oh yeah,
There's
absolutely.
man, there's so many people. Chicago. Let me give a huge shout out to my city real quick, cause I know it gets such a bad rep, but we are just such a colorful place. We come with so much energy, so much passion. We're misunderstood for our passion. Don't get us twisted. It's correct, but it's all love. It's all love. We come with so much love. We just don't like, we don't like being disrespected. That's it. That's all. But every person that I've been connected to here in the city, man, I've learned so much. Like just the level of intellect that we've been blessed with, and that's what I want. Again, it's more than just a place people can come and travel to the House of Ease. We want it to be an experience, and what we want them to experience is the heart of Chicago, the true
Yeah,
art of Chicago, the passion, the struggle. Everyone hears our music, but they don't hear our words for real. That's
right.
I'm also an artist, so I'm like Erica Badu said, a little bit sensitive about my shit. And that's just the truth. Like, I'm so sensitive about my city, but it's because the struggle in the city made me so loving. If it wasn't for everything that I've seen, the teachers that I met, there was people like me, you know what I'm saying? That
Right.
I grew up saying one day I'm gonna help someone the way you helped me. And that's just what it is. That's the drive behind House of Ease. That's the drive behind Versatile Visions is knowing any moment, any time that could easily be me again. You
Yeah.
know,
Not
again,
taking anything
I've
for
been there
granted.
before, been there, done that, and God has blessed me with another day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm excited. I'm very excited to for House of Ease to, you know, finish manifesting, I will say, continue its manifestation. I haven't been to Chicago yet, but I do plan to come. This summer I will be there sometime.
Yeah.
Um, so I can get that experience, the Chicago experience.
Yes.
Uh,
Especially in the summer, we got all these cookouts, we got all these live music events outside.
yes,
And I know
especially
right
for the
now
music and the
it's
yeah,
been a little crazy, but that's why, like, one thing the pandemic I feel did is introduce intimacy in a sense. Because we were so used to being in all these loud, crowded places, just trying to fit in. And because of the pandemic, we've had to kind of find, like, who we really are. Because why do you want to be somewhere for so long and you don't even like the people for real?
right.
And like, these intimate spaces are taking over, but I mean, look, things happen in the flow that they're supposed to, and we're just rolling with it, I guess.
Cool. So with your versatile visions, you do admin, property management. Are you taking on new clients right now or
Yeah, honestly, yes.
okay. So
I'm
what
taking
are
on. Mhm.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to ask. So, what are some of the like services, under admin? I guess you would say that you would offer.
No, yeah, so I do bookkeeping. I can do that role. I use different types of programming depending on it. I guess it's client based depending on what they have. I've had so much experience with different types of platforms, so I have this little template that I give people called the vision board where they can tell me exactly what it is they need. But as far as bookkeeping, organization, helping little basic business startup, um, research here and there. Right now, we're starting a sales marketing team with one of my clients, so doing that background work for him. Um, Sometimes even just representing the client, they just don't want to be present in the room, so
Right.
they get me to represent them, and I take notes down and I simplify it and I give it to them. So far, it's been based more so around like on the accounting level that people have reached out for me, but I created employee handbooks, um, payroll calendars, and stuff like that. Again, still accounting, but under the graphic design. And one thing that I make very big to my clients is sometimes that piece isn't me. It could be somebody I know. And I know a lot of people. I know you. You know what I'm saying? I know people who also are graphic designers, photographers, videographers. Very proud of the people that I'm in connection with because they're making their names for themselves. And I ain't gonna lie, their prices might go up. I can't control that, but I will still connect you to them. But
Right. I mean, it's a resource. It's an option for you. So,
yeah, yeah. So sometimes it's just even like I tell people, sometimes you just need to kind of understand what it is that you need. You don't really need someone. You just need that unraveling step.
right.
Okay, let's do that. Let's unravel you and let's go.
Right. To
So
simplify exactly what they need because they just think yeah, you're right. They need all
yeah,
of this stuff. And sometimes it's
it's
just
just
a simple fix.
I'm like I guess the best way to put it is I echo you. I just literally I'm here to listen and I just bounce back everything you said without your anxiety being given back to you. I take away all the anxiety you just threw at me, and then I take that away. I'm like, okay, so this is what you really just said, and
Yeah.
this is what you said you needed. So how do we get there? Then we talk about what your budget is. Then we talk about what the possible steps are. Then we talk about a timeline because sometimes people, it has to be give and take sometimes, and sometimes it's not really realistically that. So okay, what services can we exchange for each other? Maybe it's you give me a bag of donations for my house of ease for the people, and we can go from there. So it's I deal with a lot of different kind of people. So it's all client based. I'm just gonna say that. I've
Right.
had people from downtown that you know, they can cough up a little bit more. So I don't even have to talk about negotiations. The price is set. But then there's the families that I know I want to help. I can see it. So we go through a 30 to 60-day relationship with it, like any relationship. Like let me
Right.
understand for you to trust me, and also let me see if this is a relationship I want to continue forward with.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
just trying to
that's
meet people where they are, but still help them at the same time. But that is a beautiful thing, girl. I am so proud of you,
thank
and
you.
and your heart. You work. You are a true follower, I guess you would say, of let love lead.
Yeah.
Because everything you do, from your art to your work, which is still in a sense art. Is filled with love. It's just
Love.
it's all love. So
Yes.
um
That is the key. I'm not gonna lie, that has been the key. And again, that's because I was once in a place where that wasn't I wasn't opening doors with that.
yeah.
So it's like it's all just full circle. It's just about the lesson that I was taught. I just want to live it. It's not really me trying to push myself on no one. It's me not know. It's just like this is what I've experienced. This is what I've learned. I know I've needed help in these situations. This is the solution I was looking for once upon a time. Hey, wait, I could be a solution to people, and that's just that's how this happened. And yeah, it's definitely from a place of love. I've realized love has been, man, even just like you said, a simple hug. So it's beautiful we're doing this on June 1st, right? Because it's like it just even a hi, how are you? Man, you don't know what you just stopped someone from doing.
Yeah, you never
You
know.
you could have just saved a life. So it just lead with love. Lead with love, and love will lead you.
Absolutely. Well, is there anything you have like upcoming or that you want to
What
share, or just some words of encouragement you want to leave with the people?
Well, our website will be coming up soon. I would say yes, keep in tune with me on Instagram and Facebook. My links tree link will be coming up where you guys can have all the other channels for you guys. Um, and we have events coming up, so we're gonna get those posters and flyers up going. A podcast again. We have that up and coming too. Our mission is just to heal, and I guess words of inspiration. Just man, don't give up on you. Don't give up on you. Those days where it's so hard to get out of bed, those days where you're just like, no, I just want to lay here in my misery. You could do that. You have a right to do that. Don't stay there though.
Yeah.
Don't stay there. Get up, open up that window, clean your house a little bit, wash your face, water, sit in water, cleanse yourself, take a bath, make yourself some tea. It's okay to not be okay, but to stay there, now that is your own doing. Let's not keep doing that to ourselves. Let's love each other more. Let's love ourselves more. And let's just reflect what it is that we want out of life. We want respect, give respect. We want peace, be that peace. We want love, be that love. And sometimes you're just going to have to be the example, not the receiving end. Be okay with that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to be the example. But yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you again. I'm honored for you to come on and share. Y'all make sure you follow her Facebook and Instagram pages. So that way you can, stay abreast of what she has coming up. The website will be, it's upcoming. She has some events coming up. You may be in the area, you may want to connect with her or be a vendor, as far as House of Ease goes, or something, or as far as arts, music and things go. But what else you had to say?
Yes, I forgot to mention. If you guys haven't heard about magazine, that's SHHH exclamation mark magazine. That is another Chicago amazing native woman. She's so awesome. But she made a magazine for those that are incarcerated, and House of Ease has the pleasure of being one of her resources. So y'all, please, if you know somebody who man needs something to do, not only does that magazine provide some beautiful visuals, but it gives resources. It speaks about what women go through. It gives a little education to our brothers up in the jail system. So it's just all in one. It's great. It's not a resource just for them. There's also resources for those outside of the prison system. So it makes
Okay,
it
well, yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, need something. I mean, speaking from personal experience, you need things when you're behind them walls that will help, keep you inspired, especially if you're not in the environment. But that's first of all, first and foremost. And there's a lot of times people are not in that mindset
right.
that they want to take advantage of the situation instead of letting the situation take advantage of them. So, everybody doesn't have the mind to say, you know what, I'm going to learn, I'm going to find things that, elevate me. I'm going to use
Right.
this time to improve. So, and then when there are resources, sometimes you don't have things, but if they have this magazine and it's going to educate them, definitely check
Yeah.
it out, guys. If you have someone that's incarcerated, which a lot of us do, pretty much everybody in the
Mhm.
whole world. So I'm gonna let that be that. But check out the what is it? Magazine.
Yeah. Magazine. SHHH exclamation mark.
All right. Well, thank you again, beautiful, for sharing that information. And sharing it with the people, because I mean, like I said, people behind the walls, they need things to motivate them too. Yeah, the situation may be unfortunate, but still they're there. They are still human,
Yes.
no matter where you are. But I'm going to put you in the back for a moment, and I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, awesome people, and thank you again for joining us on What's Your Story, where we share, empower, heal, and inspire. My name again is Shenrika. I am the Global Empowerment Connector. Again, thank you. Whether you're catching this on YouTube or you catch it on Facebook, be sure to hit the like, share, drop some comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you have questions, put your questions in the comments. If we don't get to them during the show, I'm quite sure my guests will be more than happy to address them, after the show or when they see the comment. But be sure to, drop your questions if you have questions about it, or reach out to them if you have questions or want to support whatever they have going on. But thank you for joining us again on What's Your Story. I hope you've had an awesome week so far. I hope it gets even more awesome for you. But until next time, you guys take care.